are back after sorting out just a few issues here. Thanks for sticking with us here. Once again, I'm Mike Lowry, joined by Connie here for our coverage of the TF2 tournament here at RGB LAN.
Yeah, it's feeling really good to be back. It's good to finally be in a server that is working.
Yes. Knock on it, please. You at home, also knock on wood for us. Keep those good vibes and keep the good luck for us here as we're going to be jumping into our second round match here between Nitrous, and once again we'll be showing off the Global Chud Incel. See if I can get some details on that first round here. Global Chud Incel managed, unfortunately did not get that win. So far in Group A, or Group B, which is the group that was playing and is also currently playing, We Are Ringing Yen has their first win. Global Chud Incel has their first loss. Nitrous has no recorded win just yet, and also Team Monolith is in this group, which we'll be showcasing later on at this event. In Group A, it's comprised of Goblin Zone getting their first win against the Real Wiener team, and All My Fellas had a bye in the first round. They'll be coming up here momentarily in one of the other matches, but as once again we'll be showcasing Nitrous versus Global Chud Incel, and Chud will be looking for their first win of group stages here. See if they worked out a few of those kinks from the first round. I believe we're on Gully Watch for this second map, correct?
Yes, we are.
All right. And as we have our new, very professional setup as well.
Such a professional laptop.
Man, it is.
I would bring that to my workplace.
I absolutely would bring that to my workplace. we should be momentarily be showcasing the match here as did they say if they're live or not? They got their 12. Everybody's in there. We're able to see it here. We're going to show you guys here in just a moment. That moment is over. Here we go. We have they're still getting things ready here.
I don't know if they're live. I think they just might all be AFK in their spawn.
I think so. They're just hanging out. Interesting.
Red team did not restart the spawn.
Very interesting. So once again on blue team, that'll be, let's see here. So the blue team will be Nitrous in this match, and the red team is the Global Chud Incel, or just Chud. So we have just a little bit of a reset going on here in that server. Everybody's there. Everybody seems to be ready. Just got to get a few commands worked out. Thankfully, production's all good. Servers are all good. Players just got to get all lined up and ready to go, which should be happening any moment now. We have quite a bit of things to showcase here at the LAN here, not just TF2, but across the entire weekend. We also have Apex Legends. We also have Overwatch 2, which I forgot to mention as well. We'll be casting tournaments for that, and also casting more of the TF2 tournament tomorrow as well.
Oh, and it looks like
now we jump in to our TF2 match. It looks like we are live and ready to go here.
Yep, getting in on this rollout. Looking at demos. Looks like Apathy is going to get there first. Oh my god, early bomb versus Trip getting onto the demo. And that's going to be Kawa taking out Scuttle. That's an easy mid-win for blue team. Apathy going to be jumping in here. Trip is chasing so far into last. Ends up pulling out. But yeah, going to find themselves in lobby now. Finding themselves on even Ubers, but they're just trying to force their way through. They're in on River. Oh, that's a double bomb.
Nitrous already suffocating on that last point. It looks like they might be able to get the wipe here. Scuttle really pushing back, really trying to defend here. Manages to get a kill there with the tanks of Reptile. But Team Nitrous is poking at the point here. Scuttle holding on for dear life. Can't quite make it though. And Nitrous gets the first map point here, taking over last with a well-timed Uber and 3 men capping on last.
Yeah, really clean mid, quick demo pick. cleaned it up real fast and sped it right all the way into last as we move on to our next round.
Yeah, that was really well timed there by Nitrous. That was, if they can keep that going, it'll be quite the match for them here. First mid play, and Nitrous again getting first on the point. Chud getting a few pokes with their demo work here, trying to prevent mid cap, but they're letting it go here as Nitrous gets 3 kills on that play. Slight medic add toward Chud here, going into the defense on second. Trip getting a really nice pick there on Stone. Excellent aggression there. That'll make capping second so much easier, and already they are on last, getting ready to cap. They're just getting bullied at this point. 2, 3 of them get killed practically on the doorstep of spawn. That one was even faster than the first one, my goodness.
Yeah, really looking clean so far.
Squeaky clean. No notes. I don't know how in the world they just waltzed right in there.
Yeah. Going into the next rollout, round 3. Looks like we've been watching Reptile trying to throw some stickies across the point. Not connecting with much yet. It actually looks like both their scouts tried to go up the other side of the point, but it's 2 quick ones for Deadly Seed, and Nixie is going to fall as well. Oh, they're chasing the last. They're chasing the medic.
Oh, that's going to be huge if they get it.
No, made it.
Oh, what a stagger on that medic kill. Oh, no.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Chud up against the ropes here on that one. A huge stagger is going to let second fall easily.
Yeah, this is going to give Hannah full Uber ad going into this last, and it looks like they're already trying to peek it through River.
Scuttle off-classing to Engineer, seeing if they can make some magic happen. They are just, like I said, up against the ropes here. Already two rounds down, 4 minutes into this match. It is just all Nitrous here going into this match.
Yeah, looks like they are convening in River. They're gonna use it kind of early, and they're not finding very much room with it. They do jump and eventually take the sentry gun out. They are gonna lock down this right side of point. Aiden is gonna jump but die, and they're getting capped time? Not yet.
Wow, great defense here. They managed to hold off a little bit longer. Unfortunately, that defense just cannot last, and the unstoppable force that is Nitrous on this map just keeps on rolling. 3 points to none so far for Chud. But there's still lots of match left here. Over 25 minutes left in this map here. Anything can happen. And one thing I could probably say is with groups, you want to just get the bad out now. Shake it off going into the later stages here and see what you can do.
Yep, looks like it's going to be another mid-win for Blue here. Going to take it nice and easy. Kawa is super deep behind the enemy in lobby. Oh, and it's going to help get Jip down. Medic down, that's not going to be good.
Oh, Reptile just getting an easy kill there on Deadly Seed. Not quite sure what was going on there. Second has no action just yet. Oh, the sentry gun already going up for Chud as they are just trying to make anything work here. It'll be 5 against 4 going into this next push here if there is any aggression, but both teams waiting for their 6th man to come in and join the fight. Aiden getting ready to root for the birds, getting ready to push in here on the top. And we have a big Uber ad over to blue team here. And red is nowhere near it right now. Uber comes in, the push is in, the sentry gun goes down. You just can't stop it. Aiden doing the best that he can, gets one, but gets traded. And now it is a 4v4 here. They might be able to hold this one off if they can just stay alive. Unfortunately, another one goes down. Point gets capped. That's that. 4 map points here, 4-0, as we go into just the 7th minute, as we begin the 7th minute of this tournament, or this this map, pardon me. Connie, any notes on your end here for these two teams?
It's just looking really, really clean. Mids are getting picked up instantly. Any kills are traded in plethora. Yeah, it's just team wipe outside of medic.
Jeez. Yeah, they're getting that first pick and then instantly just swarming. Those mid-air demo shots and the soldier work. They're just unstoppable.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to keep bullying them into their spawn. This is brutal.
Man, you just call the cops, call a doctor, call an adult. Nitrous is pummeling these people as they get their 5th point, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that wraps it up.
That is the game.
Quick one here on first group stage for Nitrous getting their first win against Global Chud Incel, unfortunately, who falls 0-2 now in their group stages. Whew. Wow, that was I don't even know what to really say about that one. That was
a stomp.
I guess if you're Chud, you say, hey, good warm-up. All right, now the real game begins. You got to have some kind of positive outlook for it. That is a tough one to rebound from. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they got mercied in their first one as well. So that's they got 0-10 on map points so far. They got to come together and figure out how exactly to start making these pushes together. And the biggest thing is the other teams, there's just too much aggression on mid, and they get that first pick and just roll. It was just tough to rebound from. I'll give a quick shout out to our production staffs here, see if we can get some info on the next match that we'll be showcasing here. But in the meantime, as we wait for some more of that information, wanted to once again highlight all the amazing charities that we are going to be supporting here at RGB LAN. Across each of the 3 colors of RGB LAN has our three teams, each representing one color. For the red team, they'll be representing Julia's Grace, a charity in honor of Julia Grace Evelyn, who passed away from cancer back in 2013. This charity functions to provide special family moments for those dealing with childhood cancer. For the green team, they're representing Help Hope Live, whose core belief is that a medical crisis should not be a financial burden. And Help Hope Live provides funding for any and all in need regarding medical expenses, even those with insurance. And the blue team, and I'll do a quick shout out or a quick mention of the blue team's charity for the Philly Texistas, which provides equity for women of color in the tech industry. And they structure coding workshops throughout the Philadelphia region. All wonderful charities. We're all so glad to be able to support those. If you'd like to support, check out the description of this stream for information on how to support, whether you're here in person or not. For this tournament, we'll be jumping into another match midway through. We'll be showcasing Goblin Zone versus All My Fellas, which, if I remember correctly, they were last year's winners. So we might get a little bit of a showcase here for some people we might see a little bit more of tomorrow. For Goblin Zone, that team is captained by Spades and is comprised of Sam, Hedgehog Hero, Brian, Magma, and Starka. Meanwhile, All My Fellas will have some familiar names to the TF2 community, captained by Sandblast and comprised of Bot Mode, Quacks, Guy, Dingo, and Alexandros. We should be showcasing that team to the production. What map did you say that was again here as we start to get ready here? We're joining in. Actually, do you see what map this is that we're jumping? Oh, Snakewater. Of course, it's in all big letters right there on the screen. Currently, let's see here. So currently now the score is 3-0 for All My Fellas. think we're good to join in right now. So All My Fellas currently is up 3-0. All My Fellas in red and Goblin Zone in blue as we jump midway here for some bonus coverage on the second round.
Yep, looks like bot mode's going to lead this Uber in. It's going to end on point. Oh, the medic is not dead though. Sam's still living with Magma and Starka just trying to hold it off. Bot mode is trying to mode his way through. Will take Sam down. So that'll give Uber advantage to All My Fellas. No, it's not going to. Starka's going to take the medic down.
Great medic pick there.
Wait, no, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
It was choked.
Oh.
Not like this.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be Uber advantage now for All My Fellas, so.
Yeah, that'll be a great advantage there to help them rebound and push back in. Second isn't being contested just yet. Goblin Zone could push in here, but they choose to wait for everyone to rejoin the party here. They have a man advantage if they push in on this point here, but they wait it out instead. And Uber out is very little right now for All My Fellas. They are Goblin Zone, pardon me, is closing the gap there.
Yep, doing a great job of building that up.
Absolutely. And Goblin Zone gets first pick against Sandblast there, so they could have a decent push here. Managed, but they get a trade there. 5v5 going into the push on second.
Yeah,
Bodies are flying, rockets are firing. It's a crazy one here. Last is open as well, and All My Fellas gets a little bit of a touch there on last, but decide to just wait for another moment to push in.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like their flank went down while they were waiting to get in, so their dwindling Uber advantage dwindled all the way to 0, and it looks like we're going to have a player reset. Though there is a pick on Brian, so there's room for All My Fellas to jump in. Yep, here's the bomb.
There it is.
Oh, does.
Oh, and they just get swatted out of the air.
Oh,
another one comes in.
Triple bomb?
Wow. I love the aggression.
I mean, it is Snake Water last. You might be able to get away with this.
Yeah. Crazier things have happened. But with that aggression, that allows Goblin Zone. Oh,
what a force out of hedge.
Crazy.
And this Uber isn't going to get anything done. Sam's actually going to trade with his own Uber now. Stark is chasing through, trying to find the medic, but it looks like they're not going to be able to quite find that. Looks like they're chasing into mid, though. No, they decide against it.
A lot of contention on second still. So close, 1 HP in a dream. He stays alive for that.
Sam and Starka going down is so tragic there. Oh. That's a huge Uber advantage, and honestly, it's 4-man down. 5-man bot mode makes sure of that.
Oh, man.
It's just Magma on Sniper.
Second falls to the fellas as they get a good push in here. Big Uber ad as well as they fly in the last.
Magma will at least get the headshot on the medic. Consolation prize for losing the round.
Ouch. Well, yeah, you'll at least be able to say, well, I clicked on his head.
Yep, looks like it's going to be 4-0 now for All My Fellas. Things looking a little bleak for Goblin Zone, but I think they can still pull through.
Absolutely. Got 12 minutes left. If they get the right pushes, they could make some magic happen here.
Yep, looks like we're seeing a little bit of passiveness from the beginning. No soldier bombs quite yet. Actually, it looks like Soldier is going to go down. Mr. Porter is clearing house, trying to make room. Quacks is going to go down. Ooh, lots of trades left and right happening right now.
4v4 going into this blue Goblin Zone without a medic, though. That allows All My Fellas to get that good push in there. They are closing in on mid, not even touching it yet, though. As they just get a tiny little touch there, but Fellas now way down. They only got 2 men up, 2 just respawned in.
Oh my god.
But Goblin Zone's down too.
That's insane.
Pretty much everybody was dead right there. But after the zaniness, All My Fellas, well, they were capping there for a moment. Really just probably playing out the clock at this point.
Is Psy on medic? Is that the guy? I know it's not listed on our...
Yeah, our production notes are a little bit different than the handles that they have in name here. I think that might be Psy Guy. Interesting. All my fellas, meanwhile, no matter what their names are, they are pushing forward, taking second easily, even with 2 men down. Soldiers are not, they're capping points. Great headshot there for Magma. Trying to make some magic happen there. Gets one thanks to Spades swinging back.
Goblin Zone are still trying to swing around this Uber. What? The taunt?
Oh, that's just mean by Sandblast.
Oh, wait, the back cap, though.
Oh, jeez. That taunt took my eyes off of that, too. Taunt or not, all my fellas gets a 5-0 against Goblin Zone. Wow. So that is... There goes our second map here for Goblin Zone. That'll be 1 win, 1 loss for Goblin Zone. Oh.
Yeah.
Are they still going? No, never mind.
We're out.
Oh, okay. Okay. So 5 points there. A little bit of a mistake on my end. That's not a mercy rule or anything. Just they hit 5 points, they get the W. So a review, Goblin Zone will have 1 win and 1 loss in their group. All my fellows has their first win. Real Wiener team so far has 1 loss. In Group B, that'll be Nitrous and We Are Ringing Yen, both with their first 2 wins. And Global Chud Incel, unfortunately, falls 0-2. Monolith yet to be showcased here in this stage. Kind of interesting. Surprised they didn't have a game yet.
Yeah.
But we'll have coverage of that as soon as we have availability and as soon as we have information here.
Yep. I think we can throw it maybe to a short break.
Yeah, certainly. It's an excellent time to rehydrate. You at home, be sure to hydrate. Stick around. We'll showcase some more TF2 group stage action right after this. Short break's over. We're back. Hope you hydrated. Mike Lowry here again with Connie going into our 3rd round here of Group B play in TF2. We're going to see what's going on with my microphone here. Just kidding. Just making sure you guys at home are paying attention. For our 3rd match, we're jumping into Nitrous versus We Are Ringing Yen in a very short amount of time as they fill up. From that previous match, Connie, what... Actually, we had multiple matches that we got to just really enjoy there. We had some great TF2 action. Any thoughts from anything sticking out from some of the teams that we've been showcasing so far?
All my fellas being dominant is not surprising, and it's nice to see. Sandblast and crew have been kicking it since RGB 4.
That taunt on the last point,
beautiful.
It was a work of art, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
So that puts in Group A, once again, we have all my fellows 1-0, Goblin Zone 1-1, Real Wiener Team 0-1. Meanwhile, in Group B, which we'll be showcasing here, Nitrous and We Are Ringing Yen both 1-0. So someone is going to have their undefeated streak of 1 broken. Monolith has yet to be featured. Maybe we just don't have results entered just yet for them. And Global Chud Incel is 0-2 so far in group stage.
It looks like we're going live.
So let's showcase these guys here. So once again, we have We Are Ringing Yen on red and Nitrous on blue team.
Looks like Apathy is going to get the faster rollout, and Trip is actually going to do the fast rollout as well. Apathy taking a lot of space early on, making a couple of connections with stickies. Cows bombing in, trying to get behind into sewer. Meanwhile, we can
just say Yen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to do that too many times.
Looks like Yen are going to be dying here.
Yeah, Yen is falling. They're down 5-1 on man advantage, so Nitrous easily taking mid after those trades. Big Uber ad there. We'll see what Yen has in terms of Uber, but Nitrous will have Uber going into this next push. Yen doesn't have any. That's crazy.
There is a sniper in play, so we could see the potential Hannah drop. I don't know if it's likely, but it could happen.
Anything's possible here at RGB LAN. Second is taken over by Nitrous, so the push for last is coming in with a 2-man advantage here as well. Oh, the sniper's not watching out. It gets picked by an Ubered scout. Deadly Siege just waltzing in, taking over the point. And it is almost taken over. Yen holding on just long enough for me to say that they didn't take it yet, as Nitrous takes the first map point.
Yeah, really dominant mid and just cleaned it up with the Uber advantage. What else can you say?
Nothing more to say. Just fantastic work there. Banging on all cylinders. Everyone just gelling excellently into that map, or into that point, and into the rest of the points too, really.
Yep, looks like the fast bomb coming out from Trip isn't going to yield anything, but we'll take the pack.
Quick little touch there by Nomad.
Big bomb and Bacon Blitz trying to get the medic. Medic will surf out, and a huge air shot by Trip. Trip going for even more, trying to kill people on the point. Goes, ooh, almost hit another air shot.
Really pushing in on that medic. Can't manage to finish it though, so Yen will still have their medic here as they hold on
Trips
to mid.
it again, gets the medic.
Wow.
And another air shot onto Jason before cleaning him up. It's just bones now.
And a team wipe. So Nitrous will take over mid easily after that. They only lost a single player on that entire push.
That was a great mid.
Wow.
Just losing demo, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's about as good as you could ask for right there.
Yep, looks like they are going to be taking 2 for free. They're going to have this huge Uber ad. It looks like we are getting a sentry built on last. It's going to be on the right side of point. We'll see if that comes into play here.
They might not be able to get it down in time. It's going to be real close. But Nitrous holds off just long enough for Hammy to build that thing up. But it won't matter. Uber's coming in. They already know the game. Sentry goes down. Deadly Siege just clicking on heads, clicking on sentries, clicking on anything that moves here.
Apathy was jumping around and doing so much damage, but is taken out now. But it looks like the rest of the team is capitalizing. There's so much time on the point. They block Hammy from trying to block, kill him, and secure the victory.
Another map point there for Nitrous. 2-0 so far with just under 4 minutes completed here. Wow.
We're seeing some efficient TF2.
Yeah, this is this is stuff you take notes on at this point. My goodness.
Yep, looks like Apathy is going to be the faster demo once again. Trip once again going for the deep bomb. Just kind of playing each other's sides.
Just waiting to see who pushes in a little bit harder there. Bacon Blitz trying to get a trade. Doesn't manage to get one though, but a great effort there. Man advantage now for Nitrous. Trades are coming in. Oh, big one there. Apathy bringing out the sword. Can he get it? No, he can't.
Hannah actually gets to pick up a kill there. Gets a little crossbow.
There you go. You'd like to see it. Team wipe there against Yen. Nitrous rolling through mid, taking over second. Will we see another engineer by Yen here on the last? We will. But Nitrous once again has Uber, so they they have the cards to play against this kind of setup here.
Yeah, looking like Sentry's going to be in the same spot as last time. We'll see how effective that is.
That's a little bit challenging there, working.
Oh, Bacon Blitz actually got the force.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it ends at 5, and they're trying to ride this momentum to get it in. The sentry gun goes down, but Trip gets sniped. There's still
no, great work
too.
by Jason. 3.
Oh my God.
Excellent work
Half
there.
the team down.
What a defense.
Oh, the air shot by Bacon Blitz.
The resistance is here. Yen said, no, we are not laying down. Nitrous on their heels now as Yen takes over second, opening up mid.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a minor Uber advantage here. I don't know if Finman's going to be able to play around it. Looks like they are just deciding to stay on 2.
Both teams should have Uber going into this next team fight, but man, that's a response. That's what we want to see here.
Oh, they think they have ad, I think. They're going to use in. They're going to find the demo, which is good, but they still haven't gotten handed a proper Uber. She has now, and they're taking it on point, and they're cleaning up so much.
Oh, wow.
Yen gets obliterated for that mistake. That's tragic.
That is.
Classic miscounting Uber. It gets you.
So second will go back into Nitrus's hands here, and we'll see what we have. There's a big man advantage for Nitrus going into this point. They ought to be able to wipe this one up easily.
Yep, looks like they're already starting to take some point pressure. Lots of damage on the right side, and an easy cap. Easy cap. That's 3-0 for Nitrus.
That's a shame. That defense on last the first time around was beautiful. Jason's sniping really set him apart. I'm kind of curious if we'll see more of him swapping over to sniper on defense here going forward.
Yep. Going into mid number 4. What are we going to see? We're going to see Apathy actually being just a little slower this time. Every single time we're seeing that fast roll out from Trip. Bacon Blitz is going to go for a deep bomb, try and find something. Gets shot down by Kawa, though.
Once again, man advantage going to Nitrus. Once again, a team wipe just about to happen here as it happens now for Yen. Second verse, same as the first, it looks like. Second just about to fall as mid gets closed out.
Yep,
Nitrus
still is even up.
Oh, man.
Looks like
And
we're gonna see
here comes another sentry. Oh, no, Jason's back on sniper here. We might see some more headshot action.
Back on scout. The Uber is going to come out on last. It's going to find so much. Hammy does get... Ooh, Hammy and Bacon Blitz both get taken down.
Deadly Seed with double domination going into that too. That's just salt in the wound here for Yen.
Oh my, they lost the 2v2. They lost the ulta duo. Now Hannah will pay with her life.
Finman and the boys just barely holding on to last here. They're getting a bit of more of a push here on second, but trades are coming in favor of Nitrus. Nitrus hanging back, waiting for everyone to respawn and everyone to reconvene. They'll let second fall. No back cap, so we have mid open up again.
Yeah, they are getting really aggressive though, and they're finding so much space and so many kills here. Like Deadly Seed's gonna, ooh, tries to find another, gets traded out with Trip. The Scout and Medic are staying in.
The Uber ad for Yen, man advantage is the same. So they can get a good push here. They might be able to get a trade and really get aggressive.
Yeah, they have pretty big ad.
But
So
they hold on to it for another fight. That'll probably give Nitrus the ability to close that gap. They might use it on this push here. Now's the time to do it.
Looks like they're trying to move in without just trying to milk it out. But they are, the Uber advantage is waning. They need to go forward with it now or else it's just going to even out. There was a pyro.
Interesting. I did not even look for that. But
That's actually a very classic Kawa move. Kawa has played so much pyro at RGB LANs.
so Yen now on the offensive here. Uber ad is next to nothing for both teams here. Both evened up. We'll see what Ubers come out for the teams here going into Nitrus's second. Bones getting a nice trade there.
Oh no.
And oh, now Nitrus is on their back heels. Man advantage to Yen. Uber, both teams still holding on to their Uber.
Yeah,
And Nitrus pops theirs a moment or two before Yen does, so they will have a little bit of time here as they bully them off the point, and they should be able to take second now.
Yeah, simple 2v1. Demo's going to lock them out of the point. It looks like they're going to try and recontest through lower lobby, though. Heals are coming with. They got Soldier and Demo at 2 and 1, but no, they're just going to pull back. Decide to think better of it, just build their Uber, let it even out, and actually we've got more Jason sniper action, but this time on the offensive instead of defensive position. He looked pretty sharp so far in this match on sniper.
He
so.
did. Let's see what magic he can pull off here.
Oh,
one, baby. Let's see some more. Get another one. Oh.
That demo pick is actually pretty big, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, they will take 2, but they're going to be slowed down without having that explosive damage. And there goes Hannah!
Oh!
Jason with the killer shots.
Jason just clicking on heads.
The soldier counter is going to come in to try and counter, and Finman does go down. Another headshot!
Wow! Jason,
and
calm down.
So many kills. This man has killed like 5 people in the last minute.
Jason figured out how to play this game. All you have to do is just click on their head. Easiest game in the world. Incredible. Second taken back over by Yen. Now they are starting to gel. Now we got some great action here.
Yeah. Jason waiting for a heal from his medic, sitting at a very healthy 7 HP.
It's higher than 0. That's all that matters.
That is true. And it looks like they are going to be down a player. So we're going to see a potential sack here. Actually, no, they're just straight up trying to push out. Apathy tries to do a jump, but gets skyboxed. His 11 health, gets an arrow. They are trying to recontest the second push out on it, and they're making so much space here. Nomad gets taken out, though. Another demo bomb in from Apathy, gets taken down. There's a soldier behind, but Yen is looking to just push this into last now with the player advantage. Coming in through 2.
Biggest problem for Nitrous is finding an effective counter against Jason sniping there on second with all that open space.
Oh no!
It's so hard for them to really be able to retake that.
They forced the Uber out. Oh wait, no! Trip takes. There's so much going on with.
There's a lot of action here, folks. Second is now going back into Nitrous's hands, as we have a big stagger against Yen losing 2 soldiers.
Yeah.
Still way back.
Only 3 players up. 4th on the way. Oh, all
Nitrous probably could take mid pretty handily here.
Yeah, it looks like they are still staying passively. Trying to slow him down a little bit, just trying to build time to get Uber.
Small Uber ad here for Yen, so they can have some good counter play to really knock them out here. We might get a quick trade here against Nitrous, but everyone holding on for dear life onto that last little piece of HP.
Oh my God.
Nothing super aggressive here until Kawa comes in, trying to find out just an easy pick here. But everyone's so close to getting frags, but not yet. Deadly Seed manages to just there, thanks to Trip, get that one. Nitrous starting to take over here on mid with a 3-man advantage. 2-man advantage, pardon me. As Bacon Blitz fires Trip out of the air.
Yeah, the Uber is actually going to get forced out of Finn. Looks like they're in. Yeah, they're not going to try and go for a force here. They're not going to be able to, I don't think. I mean, Hannah doesn't even have yet, but huge advantage. Looks like they're going to be taking it through 4.
So Yen will have a sniper and an engineer here on defense. Now the engineer switched over to demo here. Nitrous just rolling, getting 3 kills here on last, and it is all she wrote, it looks like, here for this last point.
Yeah, looking like a round number 4 to me.
A very competitive round. Excellent back and forth play, but it all works out for Nitrous here as they go 4-0 with 15 minutes left here in the match.
Well, rolling through to this next mid. Let's see where those demos line up. Looks like Apathy is just going to be a little faster. Classic Trip Bomb. Let's see.
Again, a few early trades here. Yen falling down, losing 3 to Nitrous's 1, allowing Nitrous to get an easy push. Yen falling back, allowing mid to fall into Nitrous's hands. And Nitrous pushing farther and farther into second already, so they'll get those 2 picks right away. Jason staggered on that last one there.
Yeah, that's a really bad death. 17-second respawn. You're not going to be in this fight.
Yeah, that's a huge setback.
Apathy's already forward trying to set stuff up. Oh, gets a very nice pill onto Bacon Blitz. Thought the Apathy was going to die there.
And Nitrous with the game-winning point in their sights here. Jason, seeing what kind of magic he could do as an engineer, manages to get a kill against Kawa there, trying to retreat. Great work.
Hannah dropping is tragic. That means that we're going to see Yen backing up, or not Yen, Nitrous backing up here. They actually do find 2 kills, but wait, they forced Finn as well?
Nomad just getting killed there by Jason as well. Jason really stepping up in all kinds of ways here. That allows Yen to take over second and give themselves a little bit of breathing room here.
Yep, there is going to be quite a lot of aggression coming out, but it's going to get denied mostly.
Now with this little time remaining and this many points down, now is the time to hold W to win for Yen. A lot of contention here on second as Yen holding firm in this point, trying to get those trades, trying to get a pick here. Manages to get one, but they lose one on the other end as well.
Yeah, getting that demo pick is big though. It looks like they're going to be able to move through choke for free, find some space to try and make something happen on mid, make anything happen here. They do actually have Uber advantage, but Bacon Bits gets taken down earlier, and another soldier bomb in leaves Finn at 70 health. Isn't going to force here, but Ubers are going to start evening out as they're playing back with the player disadvantage, and they just can't contest. They don't want to use their Uber here. They don't want to waste it, but it's just hard to say. There's only 12 minutes left.
Yeah, it's having that stagger that pretty much forces you to wait for second to fall and then get that team fight on last. That's really tough for Yen here. They really got to be able to make some play happen here with 12 minutes left. They're getting the kills though. They're winning the team fight. Nitrous backing off to second.
Yeah,
and they are starting to retake now.
Yep, looks like Yen are trying to regain some ground, and they're looking to roll this into mid as well. Got a soldier deep into IT, does get spotted out. Actually, it looks like they were trying to take the combo IT. They get spotted and called out. They do find one. It's going to be really hard to get out of here. Soldier jumps through. Uber actually gets popped. Traded now, demo v demo Uber. And
Nitrous will have a little bit of an advantage there.
Oh,
makes
no.
the most of it.
Yeah, Blood Machine going.
Yeah, Blood Machine, their demo goes down. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know what to do other than shake my head right now. It's the effort's there. No. It's just
okay.
They're doing their best. Nitrous taking back over. Well, not anymore actually. They're pushing farther in. They're just trying to choke them out here on last, even though they need to recap on second.
Yeah.
That gives Yen a little bit of a chance if they can rush to at least touch mid.
Yeah, Hannah's just up, so it's looking like 50-60 Uber ad for Finn, which is what you want to hear when you need to be pushing through. They are going to get this cap rather fast. They are waiting for some forwards still, so those are just going to have to roll out from the last. So it might be just a little slow on pushing through here. We'll see where they decide to take it.
10.5 minutes to go, down 4-0. Yen is ready to go in the driver's seat. It is their match here that they need to really be able to push. They're getting some of those kills now, though.
Yeah, it looks like they decided to Uber through choke and didn't find much, and they're actually getting kind of distracted on mid. A couple players through IT. Apathy got taken down. But looks like, wait, oh, they're on last.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yen gets the first map point of the match. 4-1 right now for Nitrous. That is not over yet here, Connie.
Don't call it a comeback, but it could happen.
It can happen. It ain't over yet.
Yep, looks like we're going into the next mid. Actually, we're going to see both soldiers high bomb. Bacon tried to high bomb Trip, so pushed him off the high ground. Both of them are going to be receiving arrows and then rebombing. Bacon going deep for the medic. Will find it.
Gets it. Oh, big kill against that medic. Nitrous loses their medic. They have a slight man advantage, but Yen still has their medic up, 4-2. But Yen has to fall back now with that that man disadvantage in their midst here.
Yeah,
big Uber ad.
We'll see what they do with their spawns here. It looks like they are going to be trying to contest too, which makes perfect sense given the Uber advantage.
You have to with the Uber and with the match situation as well. I think that's a great play.
Yeah, it looks like Hawa tried to do a fast fake bomb, missed the surf on the ramp. Not going to be able to quite get that information through, and is going to fall back with the rest of the team.
Both teams waiting for that extra little peek there.
Oh, Yen looks like they're coming through IT with this Uber. They're going to bust out. They're making a bunch of space, but actually they're not going to find the combo. They find Kawa, but I think that's it.
That might be all they need here on that. Nitrous just letting that space fall, letting things close as Yen takes mid.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be at a little bit of an Uber disad though, so they are playing to leave IT with the medic. And Bones is going to go down. That's not great. Looks like there's going to be aggression here. Busting through choke now.
Man advantage, Uber advantage. It is Nitrous in the driver's seat here, taking over on mid.
Yeah, it looks like, oh my. Jason was thrown to the sky attempting to get a kill on Hannah. Could not find it. And it now will be a second fight here for going in the favor of Nitrous.
Trip gets a beautiful double there before getting traded off. Excellent work.
Yeah, it looks like the Uber did actually get used out there for Yen. So if they want to do anything, they need to do it now, and they're not.
I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to have a 15-second stagger on their medic, trying to hold last for match point. With Nitrous Ubering now, knocking out any resistance here from Yen. That'll close it out 5-1. Nitrous winning this match.
I feel like it was a little closer than the scoreboard indicates.
Yeah, it was certainly more competitive than what we see on the final score there. Yen really having some great counterplay there on pulling out from last and taking over all the way over to Nitrous's last as well. Some excellent sniper play by Jason too. Those will be fun to rewatch.
Land sniper. That's
beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Any notes on your end there, Connie, for how that match went?
I think it went as expected. A lot of the players on Nitrous are storied invite players. So it makes sense. But hopefully we'll see some more content soon. I think we're going to throw it to a short break here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in a little bit.
Welcome back to our coverage of the TF2 tournament here at RGB LAN. I'm Mike Lowry, joined by Connie, and we'll be showcasing Monolith for the first time here on stream as they play against Global Chud Incel.
Yep, really looking forward to this one. I'm hoping that this one will be a little less one-sided than our previous matches.
Certainly. That third match that we featured, it was really good to see some counterplay, and the final score I don't think was really representative of how the match really went. But as we go into this one, we have, I don't know if we have Monolith recording any matches just yet, so we'll get to see them for the first time all together. So far, yes, this is their first match, and it'll be on stream. Monolith is comprised of their captain Gundin, with players Sodi, Untamed, Sempar, Tax, and Gamble. And the Global Chud Incel looking for their first win of this tournament, captained by Scuttle, and comprised of Aiden, Nixia, Reptile, Stone, and my absolute favorite gamer tag ever, Wilma Dick fit.
All right, looks like we're going live with the first round. Coming up on Sunshine here. Gonna see both these demos rolling out. Looks like Tax is gonna get there a little earlier. And an early bomb into choke by Sodi. He's gonna try and find a soldier. He went for the medic, doesn't quite get that. But that'll be a good opener for the mid. Teams are kind of rotating around. Oh, a big bomb out of Aiden, but will die.
Aiden caught going for the pick. Manages to get a trade for it, though. But that allows it to fall down to a 2v2. Chud holding onto their medic, but he hangs back, stays alive for the next fight. Monolith taking over on mid there as Gamble, or Tax, is hunting down.
Tax might go down for this greediness. No, we'll make it out.
Both players get to watch each other wave and go for the next team fight here by some miracle. My goodness, I cannot believe that both of those two managed to survive that last bit of that team fight.
Yep. Chud's now looking with Uber advantage. Looks like they're going to be trying to walk it somewhere. Seem to be making moves towards choke. Are they going to use it in though? Or are they going to try and milk it? Looks like they are going to use it. Going to bomb it off into I can't remember what that call out is on this map.
That's all right. You could have said anything and I'd believe you there. That allows Chud to take over on mid easily. Uber not yet available for Monolith, so they're going to hang back here, except Gamble decides, no, I'm holding this thing down. So Chud isn't able to fully cap it just yet. They have a way of doing exactly what I say they're not going to do as soon as I say it. This is just an amazing broadcast here, as Chud swinging with all their might here, but mid is actually probably going to go back over to Monolith at this point.
Yep, at this point, it's just Nixie dash up for the Chuds. And some forward spawners here they are going to have, but I don't know if they're going to be able to contest. They don't have the space. Looks like they lose a player. 2.
Man advantage here for Chud on defense. 2-man advantage here. And they are, looks like they're really waiting for Uber to be filled up a little bit more. Now they have, oh, medic's down though. Sodi with the medic kill. What a shot.
Yeah, that's going to change it up for sure. Looks like they're trying to get in the choke as fast as they can. They take down Scuttle. Let's see who their next target is. Looks like they're actually just going to... They're going to take it pretty much for free. They're going to be getting some space in Cafe. Oh, Valley? They're wrapping Valley. They're going to try and catch the soldier demo out here.
Stone doing his best to hold down second, but it can't be enough as Untamed gets 2 kills there against Stone and Adolf. With Uber ad there very handedly for Monolith, they're going to have a strong push here on the last point.
Yeah, full Uber, 2-player advantage.
It's old Uber not even needed. Monolith with the first point here of this match.
Yep, looking forward to see how this next mid rolls out. Looks like, oh, fast bomb out of Sodi again. He actually collides with Adolf in the air. It's just, or no, the other soldier. He got air piped? That's what happened? Oh my.
I hate to see it.
Yeah, it looks like a ton of damage going the way of the Chuds though, and 4 kills as well, medic down. It's just Sempar.
Ouch. Five men down going into that mid push. That is tough to come back from. Chud Incel flexing their muscles, taking over mid, and really showing that they can push forward, easily taking second as well. So it's going to be a respawn for Monolith, trying to hold down on last altogether. Swapping over to an engineer as well.
Oh, there's the sniper though. Adolf picking down. That's a demo. That's a big pick. That could slow them down from trying to move in here. Yeah, they're having to leave lobby now.
But Chud has a big Uber ad. They could still make a push even with a man down. And an engineer and a sniper here on defense for Monolith. But they get 2 kills
Another
now.
pick. Wait, and the Uber got used in through lower. Looks like they're trying to finally take it in. They're trying to get scouts on point. They've got some time. They're about to kill the demo. Scuttle does go down. It's trades left and right, but it's just Adolf. The pick, or the hold will suffice.
Wow. The off-classing done at just the right times, able to perfectly hold on for just long enough. That was some work, as now Nixia thought about going to sniper, but switched off.
Yeah.
Monolith swapping out the sniper for a demo. Or sniper for a scout, pardon me.
Yeah, it looks like Untamed is going to go and try and make something happen, but gets taken down.
They have Uber ad here on this defense, so they can use that to their advantage.
Yeah, it looks like they were peeking through in lobby, but they haven't really committed to anything. Medic's back in spawn. They're back on a sniper and engineer. Looks like they're just set to wait this out on last. Wait the 2 minutes. The round timer should reset as long as they're able to hold this.
If they can hold for 2 team fights, they can get a reset here and probably work something out. That's not a bad strategy. But Chud Incel team is going to have an Uber going into this push. Sempar trying to get that head click there, but Untamed is going to get the first trade of this team fight. No Uber yet from either side. Got a pick on each side. But both teams just waiting a little bit longer.
Yeah, Chud is waiting very patiently for a counter sack, but it looks like nothing is coming in. Untamed and Sodi just peeking doorways, barely moving out. Is this a spy, or are they? Oh, they're checking for off classes. So they're gonna see. They know that Aiden's on sniper now.
Heads up play by Sempar to get the information there. Really figured that one out. So we have sniper on each side. Minute and a half to go here.
Aiden tries to get a shot on the demo, misses, tries again, gets piped, and is going to get taken down. That's sniper down. There goes their pressure, and there goes their lobby presence. Back out onto 2 for Chuds.
Just over a minute to go here on this round, and unless they pop Uber, it's probably going to go to a reset here.
Yeah, I don't know quite what they're looking for this opening.
Be very, very choosy with their Uber usage here on this final push.
They've barely been able to even take back lobby control. Monolith doing a good job of shutting them out. Let's see.
They don't have an answer to that sniper play just yet.
No, they don't. They're having to not peek these sidelines. They are going to take it in through lower. Are they going to take this Uber through lower? It looks like they've got the combo. Yep,
here it
Uber's
goes.
Come out on the demo, and Nixia, they're going to be spamming this gun down. Do take it down. There's a heavy, and the Uber is in play on the heavy. This is going to be almost impossible to take down now. They're going to take down more people. ML Tax is just chasing for the medic and scout. How is this demo not dead? Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the round reset. Oh, wait, overtime. They got to the point at the very last second? I guess.
No way.
I don't think I've ever seen overtime like that, like in any TF2 game.
We are so back, baby. Monolith with that such a strong hold on last manages just barely to take over on second, and we got one way or another, we got a reset here, no matter how you look at it.
Monolith do end up taking second, but they do have Uber Disset there. They're trying to hard build it. It's about 30% difference. I don't know if Chuds are going to be able to take care of that.
Yeah, it looks like they'll build it up just in time.
Yeah, it looks like they're shaping up to send a sack. Yeah, it looks...
Both teams thinking it out.
Yeah, they haven't decided quite where to prod. Demo's in Valley. Yeah, it looks like their combo's coming Valley, just a little bit. Just to poke for some damage.
Chud trying to get a little bit of a poke there.
Yeah. Adolf is going down so low, even though he's getting tanked. takes down Untamed. There's actually a bunch of trades going on in here. As the scouts get through choke, Nixie is going to actually wrap back into Valley, and they're going to pull back. It's going to be the push in. The Uber coming out onto Sempar is going to try and find a second one. However, the Uber will be popped onto Adolf, won't be able to take that in. Uber is going to be ending.
Oh, and the medic goes down too for Monolith. That's tragic.
Yeah, medic and demo down is the last thing you want to see when you're trying to take mid. Looks like there's going to be a scout trying to throw a wrench into the works, but Sempar, 17 HP, and a Dream is going to have to back away.
Yeah, great job just pushing them back just enough to allow the rest of their team to regroup there. And excellent job staying alive, too.
Oh, Sodi tried to go for a high bomb and got synced into the ground. Oof, that's a rough one.
That gives Chud the ability to take over second again. So another 4 minutes this time on last. We'll see if Monolith has the defense needed for this one. Sempar getting some quick intel, swapping over to...
Sempar is going out. We're seeing the spy plays here.
Oh my goodness. That's the real intel right there.
Oh, and he gets the backstab!
Great play there. Excellent defense. Gets the backstab on the medic.
Nobody
That'll
heard
shut
the
down
deep
any
flow.
offense.
And they're going to find 2 more kills as well. It's just Aiden, just Stone and Adolf left. Stone is 5 HP, going to get taken down. We'll get the trade out with Sodi. But this should be a free second point for Monolith.
The creativity of this defense on Monolith is something special to watch.
Nixia is sniping through forwards, though. We'll see if she gets an eye on this medic. They are coming cafe, so she's not quite... Are they rotating to choke? Yeah, they're rotating through choke. And Nixie gets taken down in spawn. That's actually tragic.
Oof.
No sick medic play. That will still be quite a bit of Uber ad. 30 right now. It is starting to dwindle, so they're going to have to move quickly if they want to make use of it. They Uber into second, but there's nobody there to Uber into. They've wasted almost all of it. They're going to try and take lobby space. They do get the demo. That's actually pretty good. Tax is going to be trying to elbow his way in through top right. Aiden gets taken down. They're trying to make space in here. They've got time on 2, and they're making kills happen on last. The Uber's going to come out from blue now. He's trying to take this medic down, can't quite get it. So many pistol rounds. Eventually gets the melee kill. The melee kill on the demo too.
Double melee by Scuttle. Great work. And the defense holds strong for Chud. No last cap on this side either.
It's rare to see a Boston Basher kill once, but to see it twice in a row is beautiful. And it looks like we're in a pause right now. So, yeah, it's a pause time.
Wow, this has been, as I mentioned, from Monolith, the creativity and the off-classing at just the right times.
Oh, there's a spy in play.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
Boy, that'll be a good one to go back to. But man, just being able, I see match time didn't pause. Is that?
Once the match unpauses, it'll fix it.
Okay. But the spy play, the sniper play is that spy backstab on the medic. That's it. Even if it's just getting 1 kill, the biggest thing is taking the wind out of the sails of Chud on that push. And that anything, whether you're actually getting the kills or just getting in your opponent's head, that's fantastic work. And getting that backstab is one of the easiest ways to really rattle a team on the inside.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck watching over your shoulder the whole time. And then you're not paying attention to what's going on in front of you. You're giving yourself more opportunities to win. It's really exciting to watch.
Oh yeah, these off-class plays have also been really good. We've been seeing a lot of sniper. We've seen the spy play twice now come out.
And yeah, it's more than just checking for, as we did, I think, in either the second or the third match that we featured, checking for if someone was a certain class.
Yeah.
To actually spy play, which is, seeing it at this level is so exciting.
Mm-hmm. This has been a real treat.
Oh yeah, this is a really really exciting match to showcase here. I'm glad we had the opportunity to showcase Monolith. Looking at some of the other matches here as I look through. Meanwhile, in Group A for the match against all my fellas,
we're back.
The Real Wieners. Well, I'll give you that information later here as we are back in this match.
All right, I'm watching the spy. This guy's his enemy scout.
Oh, here we go. What do you think?
There's nobody at last, though, so is going to have to.
Doesn't matter.
It's even Ubers right now.
Oh, they figured it out.
They spotted him. And looks like they're going to move with that, knowing that they're down a player. They're just going to try and bust through on mid.
You love the aggression. Still peeking over their shoulder there. But Sempar does get a kill there. So he manages to get a pick.
Would you be able to turn my headphones up?
There you go. How's that?
A little bit more? That's good.
Okay.
Anyways, Sempar is finally... oh! There he goes. Back to the respawn queue.
Great work as spy there. That was that was exciting. That was productive, I think, as a spy play. And might be time to switch, but even just that little bit, I think that was a great decision.
Looks like it's going to be Uber advantage on the side of Monolith, and they're going to be walking it through. They're still deciding. They're actually just kind of sitting around on mid. Do they know they have ad?
They can't.
Oh, they're waiting for a respawn.
Oh, okay.
This makes sense.
That makes way more sense. No crazy off classes, no zaniness going into this next push here. Just big Uber ad on Monolith that starting to dwindle. If they want to use it, now might be the time.
Yep, they're getting Untamed in deep, but takes so much damage. And Sempar is going to try and fend off this soldier. The soldier actually gets the force out. Stone will go down, but it's hard to say. The point advantage is going to go to Monolith, but the Uber advantage is in the pen of
Chud now.
Yeah. Attempted Uber force there. Sempar will go down for it. And it looks like with this advantage, they're going to be able to take second back for free. They don't want that fight. They don't want that heat. Sodi was hiding below, though, and is going to get onto the medic. Almost gets the force, but doesn't quite get the kill. Or the force.
Great effort there by Soda to try for that. Be a slight stagger going into mid, but Sempar. What a shot there on Scuttle.
That's also going to trigger the Uber coming out. Gundon gets taken down, but Gamble is traded.
That should give, well, I was going to say that would have given Chud the advantage there, but both teams without a medic here, so it's just who can click on the other's head faster.
2v3, such low health. 18 points between Nixie and Aiden, but it looks like the mid is going to go uncontested for now. Both teams going back to their second to recollect, and looks like Monolith is going to hold on to mid for now. No spawn point.
Not deciding a cap just yet, just waiting for time to go by, it seems.
$13 minutes left. It is still 1-0 for Monolith.
Very tightly contested match here as Gundon and Jip both leading their teams in score. And Chud will have a man disadvantage, double man disadvantage here on this push on second as Monolith is just moving forward.
No, Adolf got caught out. That's the last thing you want, is to not have your demo in a last hold. It's going to be even here, but Sodi is moving in, and so is Untamed. They're making so much space already. What a crazy air shot to put Stone into the ground. The Market Garden onto the medic to drop! Untamed, what are you doing? What are you on?
Oh no. That gives Monolith second.
Or that was Sodi. That's, sorry. Whew. That was still insane though.
Either way, that is another one for Monolith. 2-0 with 12.5 minutes to go in this match. With this play, anybody could really take it though.
Yep, trying to watch to see what these soldiers have been doing. There have been a lot of deep bombs on these mids. Just slowly rotating around. Not a lot of aggression from either team, and just as I say that, a double bomb onto Bell Tower for Chuds, but it's not going to work out. They're going to lose one. They do trade a scout out, though. Ooh, going to lose one more. Stone's in, gets the air shot on the medic. We'll clean it up. That's so good.
Monolith without a medic, but still able to cap on mid here.
Yeah, looks like they're putting the pressure on, and actually Jip is all alone with this Uber now. Is just gonna, I guess, try to Uber and get back. Wait, oh no.
Oh, they knew.
Yeah, tries to get the melee. If that demo turned around for a sec, just waited for 1 second, that Uber saw was going into his back. But will not be the case. Looks like we're gonna see an engineer sniper last hold coming out of Chud. Sentry's going in a weird spot. It's going like right on point to the right. I suppose that's actually a pretty hard place to shoot it from. Nixie is going to be peeking the sniper into lobby, aiming at Shutter, waiting for the inevitable march of Monolith. Tries to take the soldier, gets the body shot, but can't quite clean it up. Finds the scout, is looking, doesn't quite connect. Ooh, the Uber's going to get used immediately off of the red team. They're going to be trying to move it into last. They've taken 2 lives. They've taken a good amount of space, but they're all stuck on low ground right now. The soldiers have to jump up. Scuttle gets taken down. Ooh, it's looking pretty, looking like Monolith, but
almost.
It's 2v3. Oh my god, it's Scout v Medic. Oh. No!
And the scout wins that one. Monolith.
That's so tragic. Jip got the Uber with the Uber saw, but couldn't use it before getting dropped by the scout. That could have gone so differently.
And a quick third map point here for Monolith. With 10 minutes to go, that's a tough one to rebound from.
Yeah, they're going to have to really move fast on these rounds if they want to make a dent in this match. Chud all rolling out through Valley, and it looks like they're going to wrap left pretty quick. They're going to run into Untamed and Cafe, but Untamed is going to get chased down and out, maybe even killed. 17 HP, and it looks like all of this ground is just getting taken by Monolith. Pretty clear win mid advantage, and they've got the corner. They're in the corner. Jip gets stuck.
Ooh. Gamble just pushing Chud aside, saying, "Excuse me, this is my point now."
You never want to get caught in bitch corner. It's tragedy, as we just saw.
It's unfortunately, we've seen a lot of tragedy here on behalf of Chud on the broadcast. We were hoping to see something here, but it looks like Monolith is saying this is our point as well. Uber comes out, getting the trades here. It's all going in favor of Monolith.
Yep, they got so much cap time. There goes the soldier. Am I hearing more Uber saws coming out? Jip is playing straight up battle medic on these last. He got a kill on Sodi.
Oh, wow. And
well, that's round 4. Let's see if this is the final round. It may.
Chud, now's the time. Now's the time, Chud. We want to see it.
They've looked so good.
They've been able to get everywhere except the scoreboard. It's the talent's there.
Untamed is behind in weight. Oh my god, they don't see Untamed. He's in the choke.
Oh.
He's trying to bomb in on the demo and medic. He is found finally.
Sempar and Gamble once again pushing Chud aside. Chud falling down, losing 4 players. Now it'll be 5 players. Stone, the lone one alive, gonna get super staggered here. But actually he stays alive, so he'll be able to hold out for another day. Gamble thinking it over here with Tax. Looks like they came to a decision here as they take over on mid. Push starting to come in on second. Well, actually, the team's going to reconvene here. And both sides collecting their thoughts with 7 minutes to go. on this 5th round here.
Yep, Ubers are looking even, but it looks like there's a lot of pressure here from Monolith to try and get in through Valley. They are going to back it up for now. Tax is trying to get these stickies through and make some space. Looks like a fake bomb from Untamed. And it's going to be pressure in, but Gundam and Sunpark get taken down. So
great work there by Stone against Tax, just raining hellfire from above.
It's just Aiden left in the midair and is going to go down. That is a full team wipe, and it's looking like it's going to be a 5th round.
Yeah, that might be just about all she wrote there.
The insult to injury.
No.
And the taunt, too.
Wow.
Oh, my.
And that is, there it is. Monolith with their first game. What a showing. 5-0 against Global Chud Incel. It's been a tough one for Global Chud Incel this group stage here. You certainly you hope for a little bit more, and I'm sure they were hoping for a little bit more too. Unfortunately, that puts them down 0-3 here in group stage. Monolith with their first win here. In the other parts of their group, we are ringing Yen with 1-1 and Nitrous 2-0. In Group A, all my fellas 2-0, Goblin Zone 1-1, and the Real Wiener Team 0-2. Some of the other matches, I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more. We don't have any information on the other Monolith matches, so we'll probably be showcasing one of those again here in just a moment. I'll wait for confirmation from the production here for that. But so far, Monolith is, I'll tell you what a welcome to the LAN showcase that was. So we got confirmation from production that we will be showcasing Monolith in their other 2 matches here going into the remainder of our coverage of the TF2 tournament. Once again, Connie, I'll throw it to you. Any thoughts on that match? What did you think of Monolith, and any notes for the Global Chud Incel team?
It was hectic. There was just so much going on at once. There was so many messy fights where a medic would die, then half of one team would die, then half of the other team would die. Many 1v1s and 2v2s left. It was just scrappy and chaotic, and seems like Monolith were able to capitalize that and run with it.
I will say I liked seeing some of the aggression from Aiden and some of their work to try to make a second angle of attack for making Monolith in that match having a harder time, but they were able to handle that pretty well, all things considered. But yeah, so we'll be focusing more on Monolith here. So if you're a fan of that team, we got excellent news for you on this broadcast. Well, not sure, as they are still currently in that previous server. So we are, as that team gets situated and the other teams also get situated, we're going to step away for a quick break. Don't forget, folks, don't forget to hydrate.
Hydrate.
Stay hydrated out there. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back to our coverage of the Team Fortress 2 group stage here at RGB LAN. I'm still Mike Lowry. This is still Connie. Absolutely. And we are going to feature Monolith once again as we follow them through the remainder of group stage. Next up is we are ringing Yen facing up against Monolith.
Yep, looks like it's going to be a good one. What are these teams' records right now?
So Yen is 1-1, and Monolith, we just watched their first win. Yen had an interesting split with 5-0ing Chud and going 5-1 again, or losing 5-1 versus Nitrous. So we are ringing Yen. Man, that is never easy to say. Once again, showcasing the rosters here. Yen, captained by Bacon Blitz and comprised of Bones. Excuse me, Hammy, Blood Machine, Jason, and Finman.
I would just like to take a second to point out that they are not indeed ringing Yen. There is no Yen on their roster.
You're right.
The name is a lie.
We'll have to talk to our tournament staff here about that, this egregious misstep on their behalf. In the meantime, I'll reintroduce Monolith's roster, captained by Gundon and comprised of Sodi, Untamed, Sempar, Tax, and Gamble. We currently have 12 people in the server, and I think we might have a map switch. I'm not entirely sure on that. But in that first match, Monolith really just taking care of business there. Had some excellent coordination, and in that previous match, Chud just didn't have too much of a response there.
Yeah. I would say, honestly, my two players to watch for this match are Jason and Sempar. Sempar in the last game was just doing such a good job of taking Ubers, and Jason has been going crazy on the sniper and has been making a lot of big plays in that way. So I think we'll try. Hopefully, we'll see both of them make a big splash in this game as well.
Jason definitely keeping things interesting. He'll certainly be an exciting one to watch here for Yen going into this second match for Monolith. Still waiting on a few more players. Also for Monolith, not just Sempar, but Gamble's play has been exciting to watch as well. Really just taking care of business. Very, I'd say reliable is probably a good word to talk about their play. It's really good stuff. One of the things we could probably see a little bit more of for these teams is some more of the aggression with Uber. We've seen a lot of conservative play when certain teams have Uber. Probably could see a little bit more aggression there for these teams, especially in the group stage where you can be a little bit more aggressive, and it's not the end of the world to lose a fight compared to when we go into our playoff matches where every step counts. That's something I would just suggest. I don't know if you had anything that you thought you wanted to see a little bit more of or a little bit less of.
I think I can understand teams playing a little bit safer, especially because it's like first couple of matches on LAN, not really quite used to the atmosphere yet.
It's a very unique atmosphere for those who are not here. We have light shows practically going on. There's a giant green tower by a group, wonderful group here with the Neckbreaker Murder Squad, which you have to come by and see it for yourself here. But now we are ready to showcase here the Yen in blue and Monolith in red.
Yep, looks like Blood Machine is going to get to mid first, trading stickies with Monolith. Monolith will actually get the first bit of damage. Looks like it's super high bomb coming from Bacon Blitz. Is going to try and take down the medic, and actually does. But looks like Yen are going to bleed 3 players. 4 now. It's just Hammy and Finn left. They are going to have that Uber advantage, but they're not going to be able to hold on to second here.
Gamble getting an excellent 3K into that mid push. And Yen is getting a big Uber ad here, but they are, ooh, that was a close one for Hammy. And they allow Monolith to take over on second.
Yeah, it looks like Yen are now trying to push their way back. They do have this Uber, and it looks like that is going to be respected by Monolith. They don't want the heat yet. They're going to try and wait this out for as long as they can. Wait, Monolith is on the Kritzkrieg. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Crits versus Uber is very interesting. But wait, the Uber is actually going to come out. Finn is going to pop it onto Bacon Blitz and Hammy. Not going to find much. They do find mid, and they do find a cap. And they're going to be down Bones as well. Looks like they're going to be taking this Kritzkrieg in soon. They want to take it in on Tax. Tax gets a first free kill onto Bacon. And actually, no, they're not even going to use this crits. They're running away. Yen are scared out of their boots.
Wow, a crazy back and forth here. Mid changing over 3 times here in just the first 2 minutes. And second being rolled over by Monolith. it looks like they're going to go for trades rather than get that early cap.
Yeah, it looks like the crits is going to come here now for the demo. Takes out the engineer, no more gun. Takes out a scout, starts locking down that left and right spawn. It's looking like a very clear Monolith win for this last.
Wow. Great aggression on both sides. A whole lot of point trading there early on. And 3 minutes in, we have Monolith up 1-0.
Yep. Gonna be looking at this second rollout, watching both of these demos get in here. Looks like they're gonna be getting here at almost the exact same time, trading out their stickies. Looks like some good damage can come from Tax. A lot of space taken by Yen though. Tax gets taken down. 2 players down. Oh, Gundin is also down, so it's looking like Yen is going to be able to clean this up. Gamble is sitting below point, and oh, Sempar was trying to get in there.
Yen has man advantage, and they should be able to prevent Monolith from taking this. Saudi trying so hard to get a back kill there, but can't quite make it work, allowing Yen to take back over on mid.
Yep.
Untamed bringing out the bow and arrow here. He's having a snack going into this hold.
This is one of the plays of all time.
This is certainly, out of all the plays in the world, this is one of them.
Pyro on last as well. Oh, the Pyro and Engineer combo works well. Actually, no, they
swapped it out.
Pyro. Looks like the Uber is going to finally be built up for Finn, and it looks like he's going to want to take it on Hammy and Blood Machine. They're going to find the sentry gun early. They're going to find lots of space. They're going to be locking down this left spawn. Heavy can't get out. The entire team is locked into spawn. They're finally able to make some progress now as the Heavy comes out and tries to clean up more people. Semplar as well finding a frag. 3 kills for that Heavy. Couldn't quite clench out the cap. Again, looking completely wiped.
Holding on by a pixel here, but they take back over on second and they push out from their spawn. Mid open again here.
Yeah, the craziest thing about that too is they held that without Uber. So now they have Uber at like 50% advantage to go into this. Jason is sniping, so we could see that neutralized though. We'll see where they decide to come out here.
Getting a big push with an Uber demo on that sniper would probably be a huge, huge play here. But it might not have to happen here as Monolith actually loses a man going into this fight. Takes it back after taking out Bacon Blitz. Or Uber popped already.
Yeah, Bacon Blitz was able to get that force out, and now actually it's looking like Yen are trying to pressure their way back in. Oh, they find 2 frags too, easy to do it. Sodi is trying to get in onto the medic or just get something, but can't find a single thing. Semper, Tax, and Gundin left with their tail between their toes running away.
Ooh. What a counterplay there by Yen. Excellent patience, excellent work. That sets them up for an easy takeover on second with Monolith just holding on to last here. Now swapped over to an engineer for Gamble, setting up that sentry. And
you know what I see though?
I see an Uber.
I see a Jason on sniper with Uber advantage. This is actually a crazy play to make. They're getting this space. Actually, they haven't quite taken down the gun yet. Finally find it. And they have all the space on top left.
Oh, great shot there by Jason. Just getting those crits there as sniper, knocking out the medic, doing a real good shot on that Heavy. And is that going to be enough?
It should be.
That'll be it. And now we got a point for each team. 1-1 early on. This is great. Excellent back and forth. This is some great.
TF2.
This is TF2. This isn't Rocket League.
Nah, no, it is not.
No,
right.
it's a little bit older.
Going into our next mid, looks like Tax is going to take it. Choke while Blood is going to take it. Oh, Tax is going to
get a little trade there.
Yeah, early demo death is just going to mean that you're probably going to have to back up, especially going down 3 and now 4. Semper and Gundin. They did make the smart decision to pull out early, so they will have this Uber for last. Maybe even to contest second. Blood Machine is so far forward by himself, but is
Wow.
not going to get punished.
Having that little sliver of Uber not yet filled up for Monolith gave him the ability to really push up there. That was really heads-up aggression by Blood Machine.
Yeah, Bones trying to make some space for his team top right. Will go down to like 30 HP, gets arrowed back up, grabs some ammo. He's just going to reset here.
Uber's in on both sides. Gamble's got the sentry up. That'll probably be an early target for an Uber. Both sides just getting ready, putting their finishing touches on the defense and the offense.
Oh, a little bit of aggression in lobby from Untamed is a little uncalled for, but there's a snipe onto Bones. A soldier traded for a soldier pretty much immediately, so I don't know if that'll have an effect on whether they try to push. Scout actually goes solo. Hammy tries to get a peek on that right side, isn't quite able to make it in.
That sniper play by Sempar really making Yen take a step back and consider their options here as Hammy falls down. Another sniper kill there by Sempar, just getting those picks, making them respect the space.
Yep, now they're just trying to make more room for the sniper with this pick. I don't know if they're going to be able to make anything happen. Oh my.
Spy play in here from Hammy. We might have a counter. Oh, I see them coming in from under.
It's getting real dicey.
It's getting real spicy is what it is. This is some great stuff. Hammy thinking it over.
Yep, we got the spy play coming in through lower, spots and calls out the sentry for his team. Looks like there's going to be actually a distraction play from the soldier. Going to try and, but they're looking for a pot. They're looking.
Hammy just getting by a hair. I don't know how they didn't get that figured out.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. Gamble sniffs out the spy there.
Yeah, the spy must have bumped or gotten called out or something, because they all started turning around and shooting. Pyro started flaming, and Gamble just happened to get the 1-2 shotgun on him.
2 minutes to go here on this point. We have Uber ad here for Yen. They can get a real good push, knock out that sentry, and they pop Uber. Here they go. Blood Machine here getting pocketed and gets one kill, knocks out the sentry. What else is there? Blood Machine falls down, though, isn't able to get anything more than that. Bacon Blitz picking up the pieces that were dropped from earlier and is able to take over the point. Yen taking the second map point here against Monolith.
3 big kills for Bacon Blitz there. Very, very
clutch.
Oh, let's see if Monolith can pull it back. They've been doing good so far. Looking at the rollouts, let's see who's going where. Looks like both demos are going Valley, and they're both going to be meeting each other.
Do you moonlight as a lounge singer there, Con?
A little bit. Looks like the double soldier bomb is going to be coming out from Bacon Blitz and Bones. They aren't going to find much, though. They find Tax, but they get traded out, and the kills are going in the favor of ML.
Monolith with a 2-man advantage here, 3-man advantage as Finman is going to get staggered off in that last kill. Mid is going to get picked up there by Monolith as they celebrate taking over that team fight. Starting to push in on second now.
That respawn Q2, 17 seconds for Finn.
That's tough. That's a big, big stagger. That pretty much guarantees that you lose second at that point.
Yeah.
But Jason, let's see what kind of magic he has to work with here. So we have an engineer and a sniper on defense.
Yep, engineer sentry sitting directly behind the sniper, almost guarding him. So we'll see what they try to do. This Uber is full ad coming through. Gundin and Tax walking through lower. He's going to jump in. They don't see the sentry early. They do finally spot it, take it out. They're going to be taking this left. The right side spawn is locked out. Heavy coming out of the left, trying to do what he can, but gets piped down. This player's down left and right for Yen, and it's looking like it's going to be over. No, it's not. They pulled so many kills back in the last second.
Wow, Yen holding on to that final point. They were able to get an early pick against Gundin there, rendering Monolith without a medic for that team fight, which saved them in the end. That allows them now to retake second and start to move forward with a big Uber ad going into this fight on mid.
Yeah, Yen are looking really good here to take this point. We are getting the far back spam from Monolith, but not really any congestion. They're going to get in pretty free. Sodi is left to die, and Gamble's actually going to go down too. That is not what you want to see right now. There's going to be so much movement right now from Yen to just keep coming in. Bones with a giant bomb.
Wow.
Locks in the soldier, tries to get the medic, but isn't quite able to.
The Air Force is here.
They're just chasing it all the way back to last. They know they have the small Uber ad. They're going to use it into top right. Actually, they haven't even used it yet. They've milked it a little bit, and then they used it. Gundon's about to get Uber, though. It's going to get real spicy in a second here.
So Finman uses up his Uber. Gundon's going to have a response Uber on this point. Pops it prematurely.
Ooh, no, I think they got it. They took the med down and the scout with it. But no, there's still a soldier on point, and there's still Bacon Blitz left trying to jump in, and Jason might be coming from lower. No, decides to pull away.
Nice attempt there by Bacon to take over there on last. That was a close one. Just 1/2 second more, and we might be looking at a match reset here, or a round reset.
Oh no, that's so tragic. Jason got in behind and got the demo. Oh wait, he's gonna try and go for last. He's trying to force.
He's got a one-on-one here.
2-on-1. Sempar came to his side, but no, there's so much more pressure in. And they're gonna get the scout kill, and that's a wipe. That's a wipe and a kill, or a win. That's 3-1 for Yen.
A wipe and a win, and you are in. Yen up 3-1 on this match here with 16 minutes to go.
Looking forward to seeing this roll out here. I love watching what the soldiers are doing. The soldiers have been constantly getting these high bombs off, but it's been so entertaining to see, just as Bones is doing right now.
It's like they're on the high wire half this match.
Yep, early frag going to go on to Bacon Blitz. Gets traded out for tax. That's not what you want to see. Demo down early. And they're going to be losing a lot of space for it. Actually, they just get entirely kind of pushed out into... Ooh!
Oh, wow. Sodi with the melee there against
The shovel
Bones.
to actually save his medic's life. That medic would have gotten taken down by that soldier if it wasn't for that. And it's a 3v4 right now, and they are still trying to fight it, but I don't know how successful they're going to be. Looks like Gundon is going to go down, so a little bit of a overextension maybe.
Second probably I would think should fall to Yen here as they slowly wait here. They have big Uber out here, 100-0 here, going into their cap on second and their push into last. Sentry up once again, but it'll probably get wiped out here on the Uber if they push through with it.
It is in a slightly more awkward spot than usual, and their sniper is
Here
down,
comes
but
the
they're
Uber.
still going to Uber in. Here it comes. They're walking across point. They're not really getting any kills yet. A lot of the players just hiding out, and it actually looks like the Uber's ended. They have lost 2, but yeah, things are just not looking good for them.
That'll swing Uber out over to Monolith here. Oh, and a late kill on Untamed. That's actually going to make defending a little bit harder here.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually going to be right back in. It's just Senpar to try and hold off this point. Gets the demo down to 20 HP, but isn't able to finish it off.
Oh, and the taunt coming in too. I believe that was for either Bones or Bacon Blitz. Whew. 4-1 here for Yen over Monolith. 14 minutes to go. Let's see what entries we have here.
All right, looks like demos are both getting to mid at pretty much the same time. One going through choke, the other through valley. You see Bacon Blitz going for an early bomb onto the medic. Gets 100 damage. Gunned it down to 30 HP after the crater, but still alive. Coming back to the team. It's going to be another high bomb from Bones. It is going to be a fake bomb, not going to be committed. Keep taking control of this high ground here. And looks like the momentum is going to go in the way of Yen. Fat bomb onto Gundon, who is going to try and make it out. Is getting chased down by a scout, though. 40 HP on the scout. This might... Oh, no.
Oh.
Gets chased down by Blood Machine.
2-man advantage and Uber advantage for Yen here going into their mid cap.
Yeah.
And Monolith already
Already
going to engineer.
Yeah, they know.
There. Ooh, man. Very passive here going into this defense.
Yeah, things are not looking great for Monolith here. Full Uber advantage for Yen. There is a heavy and an engineer in play. Oh, and actually Blood Machine gets taken down before the Uber. That's gonna
perfectly timed aggression
down
there by Untamed. That'll give them a little bit of time, the tiniest bit of time to get more Uber. It's probably not going to be enough, though. If Yen pushes in now, they have a very good chance here for a wipe.
Yeah, they are building. They're up to 60, but the demo is back. They're back in lobby now. Oh, and they got the sentry gun. They're using
already?
direct hit?
Wow.
Bacon Blitz is on direct hit, and they've taken out the sentry.
Uber is still being held on to. Finman could pop at any moment. But Bacon or Sodi getting a good defense.
Yeah, Finman actually got disconnected from the team there, wasn't able to heal, and therefore they lost 3 players. Jason is actually caught in lower. I don't know if they're going to find him. He might be hiding for a back cap. No, he's hiding for a medic pick, and he's got it! He got Gundin. Gets taken down, but that's such a crucial med pick. That's going to keep Monolith on last. That might even be the last nail in the coffin here.
If Yen does a full send here, with another pick, now has to be the time. Finman popping Uber as the team runs in. Sentry down, everyone going down. And last is taken over by Yen, setting us up for a final score. We are ringing Yen 5, Monolith 1.
What a good game.
The craziness continues in these later matches here. There is nothing but insanity from these folks here. This is this is great stuff to watch.
We're seeing so much chaos happen.
Love to see it. As someone a little bit further on the outside for the TF2 scene, seeing the insanity and embracing the chaos is something I am absolutely loving here. As we get a very good, informative shot here of our setup here. This amazing. Hold on a second. Got to make it extra professional. There we go. Keep that professionalness there.
That professional tape.
Oh yeah. Oh goodness. No one in Twitch told me that my tie wasn't level. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
they're gonna think I'm some bum. Oh no. There we go. Good enough. Another match down. One more to go here. Our last match that we'll be showcasing once everyone gets ready here will be Monolith versus Nitrous. Who is going to go 3-0 here? It has to be, somebody has to take it.
They're both 2-2. They're both doing well in their groups, and they've both made good work of their opponents.
Yes, they have.
5-0s, 5-1s all around.
Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit of a preview for some of the excitement to see tomorrow between these two teams that we'll be showcasing.
Oh, yeah.
It's anybody's game here. And, oh, man. It's been I had a thought. Let me try again here. It's, we got a great match we're going to showcase here in just a minute. Rehydrate. Stick around. Come on back. We got more TF2 coming right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of the Team Fortress 2 group stage here at RGB LAN. I am still Mike Lowry.
I'm still Connie.
And you are tuned in for the last featured match here of the night with Monolith rounding out their group stage against Nitrous. 2 teams, 2-0. Who's going to go perfect here in group stage and who's going to end 2-1? Connie, this is going to be probably one of the more exciting matches for sure with these two powerhouses colliding in this last match of the night.
I'm very excited.
It's going to be some great stuff. We already have 12 players in our server here. Looks like they're going to be ready here We are going to make sure that they are live here. They have some action going on, but we're having a little bit of a...
They're live. Do HUD reload scheme.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, let's jump in. We got a live game already underway, just starting here between these two teams as... let me make sure here so I don't misstep here. So we have on blue, once we jump in for that, will be Team Monolith, and then Nitrous will be Team Red.
Yep, I think we're just waiting for our observer PC to get in. Meanwhile, and there we go. So yeah, update for what happened. Nitrous took the mid, tried to push into last, and were not successful. So now we're going to see the push out onto 2, and looks like they're trying to get aggressive into lower. Monolith do have advantage, so they can try and push this a little bit. They don't quite have a lot of positioning, though. Oh! Trip gets in and forces the Uber now. So Sempar has to go forward this, try and find something. The demo's so hurt, but he can't finish off the kill. He's going for the medic now. Medic's at 50, 75 now, but won't die. And Kawa and Trip are going to get cleaned up. Or Sempar and Untamed, rather. Oh, nice pipe onto Gamble, though. And a medic killing Gamble.
Now I've seen everything.
Yeah, Sodi tried to get in for a quick bomb, couldn't find anything, jumps back out. And it is going to be uber disadvantage on last for Monolith. They're going to have a hard time holding this.
Yeah, Nitrous pushing through second here. Monolith is going to rest on their heels, hoping for some resistance here. Oh, no! Even with the Uber ad, Hannah falls early, and they're not able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, the cookies all crumble for Nitrous. It is just Nomad left, and Nomad is running away back into Saul, back to mid, back to his team, which are now respawning. That's going to be full Uber advantage for Gundon as well. Things are looking super solid for Monolith.
Yeah, this will be an excellent rebound for that team here. Push starting to come in from Monolith. They have the ability to be aggressive here, and they're taking it, taking up lots of space, clearing everything out, and Nitrous just lets them waltz right on in. Getting some defense set up coming out of that point here from mid.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be pushing this right through lower. Medic takes a bunch of damage. The force is going to come out. There are frags exchanged, but actually they lose 2.
Great
Losing
double
2
by Trip.
and getting forced. That's so bad. And Hannah has Uber now. They're going to try and get the Hannah dead, but not quite. Can't really force yet if you don't have.
Good idea with that play, and a better job by Hannah to stay alive from that aerial assault there. Sodi looking for a back kill here. He's going to get the jump on him, but can't quite finish it out as Deadly Seed knocks Sodi down to the ground.
No meme spoon today, at least at this point. We've seen that Market Gardener get quite a few kills so far.
I'm sure we'll see more of it here with the 25.5 minutes left here with no map points exchanged just yet. Very even back and forth between these two teams.
Yeah, Trip is going to get deep onto Tax, does get the kill, and Untamed goes down as well. That's going to prompt the leave from Monolith. And oh no, Gundon goes down. Apathy gets so aggressive, eventually goes down. Oh, actually, players are trading left and right. It's only 2 up for Monolith, but it's Hannah, Trip, and Nomad up for, and they're going to go for the point.
They might be able to get it here with just enough time. Monolith manages to sweep off the doorstep just in time here. That was a close one.
Yeah, silver lining, Hannah does get out, so it's going to be about even Ubers. Hannah actually has a small ad here. I don't know if they're going to build this out or not. Looks like they might try to. Let's see what's going on the defense. We've actually got a sentry going up to the left, or to the, actually kind of in the Banny spot.
So we have a very slight Uber ad here for Nitrous. They'll probably have it on this next push. Most likely use it to pick out that sentry.
Yep, starting to poke and prod through lobby. Taking right side, taking left side. Taking that sniper deep through right.
Oh, Nomad on Sniper. Oh, Sempar on Sniper as well. So we got Sniper v Sniper. Who's going to click on whose head's faster?
Ooh. Well, not a headshot, but Tax will get taken down.
We're going to have a sniper fight here. Oh, Nomad saying I'm the better sniper. Gets that headshot against Sempar. That sets up Nitrous to get that extra push forward here. Nomad really trying for those kills, but Uber comes out here from Monolith. Another frag here from Gamble on Arakawa, so that gets a little bit of resistance against Nitrous. Just enough to keep them backed up into that corner. Trades back and forth. Is the medic gonna go down yet? They're so close, and there they go.
Yeah, Nitrous just lose one too many players in that exchange. Are going to be forced back. They might not even be able to contest two. They do have the sniper watching point, though. Nomad's trying to get a peek through there. Not going to quite find anything. Oh no, Apathy gets caught out in lower. That's so tragic. Tax gets immediately traded, though. It's no demos for either side.
Demo for demo. Very interesting trade there. So it looks like it'll be pretty even here with Uber relatively close. Team structure pretty close as well here.
Oh no! Sodi gets another meme spoon. The hand drop. That's so tragic.
They're playing for the clips here, man.
They really are. All right. Well, it looks like medics are going to be spawning at about the same time. Gundam's got a few seconds less. But Uber should overall generally be even. Going to see things reset here.
Oh, nice shot again by Nomad. Once again, swatting down Sempar and winning that sniper fight.
Oh, gonna get a deep peek now. Gets a headshot onto the demo. Tries to find the follow-up. Can't quite do it. Keeps aiming at the demo. Untamed tries to take Nomad out in lobby, but is traded out by Kawa. And it looks like they're just gonna be backing up now with the player disadvantage. Maybe even let Met Monolith try and peek in and make a mistake.
Now with Nitrous having no Uber here, they're going to be very passive here on this push. 3 minutes to go on this round, so they have the time to play with.
Yep, it looks like Monolith are just going to stay here for now. They've got the engineer. They're committed to the last hold. They might as well go for the 3-minute wait out.
That's going to be a long time to wait it out, but they're committed to it at this point. Big Uber ad, but it's dwindling here. As Sempar, nearly gets that shot against Nomad. Gets him real low, but can't finish it out. Enough to give him the poke and say, hey, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
Sempar looking for one here.
At this point, we're just taunting.
Gets another great body shot against Nomad. Can't finish it out, though. Anything to keep him at bay.
Yeah. Kawa getting taken down by the sentry. It looks like Hannah finally has Uber, and they're trying to make their way into lobby.
With 2 minutes to go, this would be a great time for a push by Nitrous with Uber. Once Kawa's back in the fight, they'll have a good amount of time to work with here.
Yep. Looks like that's happening right now.
Trip was looking for a haircut there from Sempar, but wasn't that close, fortunately for them.
Ooh, Nomad's trying to get a peek through lower, tries to find the soldier, doesn't quite make it. Looks like lobby control is now going to be taken for Nitrous.
Oh! Out of air, Sempar knocks Kawa down to the ground. Lower trades coming through here. And Monolith holding off again. We're down to 1:12 here in this round.
Ooh. Nomad is going to win that sniper fight once more. Is going to try and take the demo on. Gets piped for his troubles. He's going to have to rotate away, rotate to that right side. Tries to get a peek on the medic through Shutter. Gets taken down by Sodi.
Tax doing a good job of keeping the Nitrous team at bay along the right side as well. So just excellent defense here with just about 45 seconds to go. Nitrous bringing in no longer on the medic, or no longer on the sniper, swapping in for second scout. They'll have 30 seconds on this push. Both teams will have Uber. Who wants this round?
I don't know if this round's going to end. Oh, Tax goes down, which is a good early pick, but they still have the gun. And now they have the heavy Uber doing so much damage, takes down Kawa, puts the rest of them in position to just try and hold back in lobby. Untamed does go down, trying to take them out. So there is a player advantage once again for Nitrous. They're going to try and take it in. Super high bomb from Trip, trying to find whatever he can, but can't.
Deadly Seed going for the back cap. Are they going to get it? So close, almost finish it out. We're going to go into overtime here on this last point.
Oh my god. It's a melee battle to finish it out. He's on the charging targe and taunting.
Unbelievable.
The absolute.
Wow.
For why? For why would you taunt?
That had to have been a misclick or something. That had to have been. What a first round there. 12 minutes, and it finally goes in the way of Nitrous. Wow.
Yep, pulling up to this next mid. Apathy is going to be there just a touch quicker than Tax. Both of them trading off their damage. Apathy's actually a little bit low now. Looks like we're getting the soldiers trying to get bomb. Trip almost takes down Gundin, or Hannah. Gundin, my brain is not working right now.
Oh, you too?
It's been a long day of casting.
It's been a wonderful day of casting with some great TF2 to showcase here. And Nitrous finishing off this greatness with a mid cap with 17.5 minutes to go, currently up 1-0. And very, very slight Uber ad, but it'll probably be even by the time this team fight starts.
Yeah, Untamed going for a high bomb to try and get the force out of hand. That won't happen. Gundin will go down. Apathy taking 2 out with 1 sticky.
Excellent double there from Apathy.
Here's the sniper from Gamble. We'll see if it's able to do anything. This full ad, full player advantage push. Uber comes out on the demo. Jumping through to left spawn, gets it trapped out. Other players are secluded into right spawn. The heavy is coming out, but it's too little too late. Not able to make it out of spawn and not able to defend that point. That's a second round convincingly from Nitrous.
Another great sniper defense there for Monolith, but unfortunately, even just a little bit more from, just a little bit more in general, we should say. So that puts Nitrous up 2-0 with 16 minutes to go.
Yeah, both demos arriving pretty much at the same time. Apathy's taking a little bit more damage. Oh, Kawa's going for a super fast bomb early onto the scout. Gets 1 good rocket too, but isn't able to do anything. Oh, Deadly Seed takes Tax out of the sky. It's going left and right. Gundin is down though. There's going to be a sack onto Hannah. The whole team going for her, but it's just not going to work out. It's going to get another melee kill.
The control point is being captured.
So with a team wipe against Monolith, that lets mid easily fall in the hands of Nitrous. See if there's any swaps here for Monolith on defense. We have, we have NG sniper combo here on defense, so second will easily fall in the hands of Nitrous.
Tax is also using the loose cannon, which has a knockback with its pills, so trying to keep those players back when they get the Uber in. Looks like the Uber's coming through lower though. Demo won't be there to stop that. They're gonna take down Untamed, take down the gun. Sodi's next. The double dunk does actually take Apathy out along with the heavy. Heavy 100 health though, needing some heals, getting pressured down from left and right. Finally taken down by the force of nature scout. What is this match?
Well, it's going the way of Nitrous, that's for sure. Getting their third map point here with just under 15 minutes to go, just past halftime in this match.
Yeah, that first round lasted almost a third of the game, and then
the other two points were like 3 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see if it's another short one or not coming in on this next mid.
Well, we'll find out. Nitrous is just banging on all cylinders after figuring out how to make it work on that first point.
Monoliths are doing these deep early bombs that are either working. Ooh, nice air shot from Untamed. But overall, it's going to be Monolith leaving. It seems like they're getting these really early bombs in, and when they're working, they're wiping the other team. But when they're not, it's just not good. Oh, the scout hiding. Semper's going to get it.
Oh!
He was hiding behind the box. They didn't check their corners.
Gotta watch out.
Deadly Seed with a solid kill. And it looks like the Tax is going to try and us too. But yeah, there's going to be backing up. Sodi's stuck on 2, trying to find a constellation frag. Tries to get an arrow, but dies so tragically.
Nomad getting that nice kill against Sodi. And we will have Uber's pretty much even going into our last push here. Very slight Uber ad for Monolith. Teams are pretty even here, and once again we have NG Sniper on defense with pretty much 4 minutes to go. This is going to be a long hold. At this point, with this little time, there should be some more aggression here from Monolith. But they are able to get a very good hold here against Nitrous.
Yeah,
that actually allows them to swap in on second.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden they just...
I blinked and 3 of them died.
Yeah.
What in the world happened? I know I'm tired, but I didn't think I was that tired.
Apathy killed Tax with the
okay.
sword.
All right.
And then taunts.
Oh my God.
The gall.
Wow. Clip that.
Well, it looks like Trip is going to be trying to get an early peek on 2. Gundam actually does have full ad here, so once they get Tax back, they should be able to do something. But Trip and Kawa are both trying to make some action happen, both trying to get onto Gundam. Gundam gets down to 80, but actually gets forced out from that. We'll be chasing through lower, but Hannah's going to be safe and sound. And they're actually trying to wrap through Saw here. They're going to be pushing through and trying to take this 2-point.
They could get this aggression here. They have the numbers.
Gundam almost got locked out by Trip from Cheese. That could have been so crucial. Untamed will go down in the back lines, so will just be a little bit more difficult for this hold. Hannah is so low, but so close to Uber.
Man advantage going into this last push, and they will have Uber going in as well. They can make quick work of their defenses here if they push in immediately, and they do. Uber's out. Deadly Seed pocketed with Apathy as well. The blue team is just falling. Nothing much they can do. Saudi out with the meme shovel. 2 of them in that defense. Incredible.
He went for the double B hop third. That would have been the craziest thing maybe ever on LAN. No, not ever, but still insane.
That's up there.
Plays.
That's up there for sure. And that swing really gives them a great opportunity once again to push back. With 11 minutes to go, that's exactly what they needed. They still need to be able to take second, though. Gamble had just a tiny bit too little time to capitalize on that.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately, by the time they get their respawns, they are not able to contest 2, and they're actually going to lose Untamed. They're also on Uber disad, so things are not looking great. Apathy is already peeking in through the right. Trip is deep onto point. Kawa's jumping in next. There's so much space taken. All of Monolith are just stuck in their back left side. They can't get out of spawn. Their medic is locked out from the rest of their team. There's cap time going on now. Gets denied, and actually no. So many players went down from Nitrous that they weren't able to close it out.
Hannah now Ubered and pushing in, just forcing it out, unfortunately. Great work by that
Not doing anything though. Semper is doing such a good job of jumping around and making them look at him, so that Uber gets pretty much completely wasted. They're not going to be able to get any traction on last with this.
Very heads-up play there by Sempar on that. Great job pulling out that Uber. Yeah. So that'll give Hannah a little bit of a Uber ad for Nitrous going into this push. There's 2 minutes left on this. Not sure if
Gundam has ad.
Oh goodness, I can't read apparently. Thank you for that correction. With all of that, with 2 minutes to go, I don't know if a reset is the best option here. It might be time to do a send here, especially with Monolith having Uber here.
Yeah, needing that 3 rounds to Oh no, losing tax early is not a good look. They're going to be trying to chariot this lower, but they drop the scout. They use and drop the scout. That is tragic for Gundin. All of that momentum they had going into that play is for naught.
Kawa with a huge wipe there. Manages to get out pretty much the entire team, and that gives Nitrous yet another win.
Things are looking a little bleak here for Monolith.
It's a tough one. It is a very tough one here as they are now down 4-0 with under 9 minutes to go. First to 5 wins it.
Yeah, Apathy is going to be getting here just a little bit earlier. I'm going to be watching these soldiers here because we've been seeing some very early bombs. Yeah, Trip going through early, getting out to the medic, 100 damage, kills Tax. The medic's hurt. Sodi too. Oh, there's so... The soldier collapse followed by the demo cleanup was just mwah, chef's kiss.
Nitrous putting on some excellent showcasing here for the stream as they win that team fight, win mid, and push very deep in toward last without even having second in their pocket yet.
Oh no!
Just getting those picks. Oh,
Gamble was hiding in lower, trying to find a sneaky frag from the behind area, but will not be happening anymore.
And Untamed out here trying to make some clips here with that bow and arrow.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be a tough one with Nitrous having their Uber ad going into this last push. As we wait to see who bites first.
Yep, there's the Uber coming out onto Apathy, going to be jumping onto point, takes down Campbell. They're going to be taking down the scout too. Sempar going down. They have so much room and so much time to get on point now. One on point will be defended, but not for long. Just Gundin, and that's all she wrote. 5-0 for the Nitrous squad.
Man, what the perfect amount of craziness and insanity to end our group stage showcase here. Connie, what did you think of that match? What did you think of all the TF2 here that we saw today so far? Or today that we saw, I should say.
It's been a lot of organized chaos.
That's a good way to put it.
We're not seeing a lot of, we're seeing some clean TF2. In the rounds where mids are a blowout, we're seeing a lot of those teams convert really well, which is good. But we're also seeing a lot of very, very scrappy fights where kills keep going back and forth, medics keep on dropping, soldiers keep on hitting people with shovels.
Yeah, that's been a very fun one to watch, especially in this last match. A lot of shovel kills, a lot of and a lot more taunts as well on that last one. A little bit of head games there from some of the teammates.
Yeah. I think those are all my thoughts. It's just been, it's chaos.
Yes, nothing but chaos. So that puts Nitrous up 3-0. Is that, wait. So yeah. As I look here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So Nitrous will, I thought Monolith won both. Am I mistaken? No, they lost that second match. Whoops. It's been a day here, folks, I'll tell you. So for Group B, our final group scores have Nitrous 3-0. We are Ringing Yen 2-1. Monolith 1-2. And Global Chud Incel 0-3. For Group A, once again, all my fellas 2-0. Goblin Zone 1-1. And the Real Wiener team 0-2. Thank you so much for joining here for our coverage of TF2. Any parting thoughts here, Connie?
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated for sure. I'm going to do that right now. It's very important. I think we have some messages to throw it off to then.
Yep, I think we're going to throw it to a quick break. A long break, I should say. We'll be back at midnight for Midnight Madness. Stay tuned.